ball, you might get it up and go over the wall, right? And
Yeah.
like I say, I had great mentors. Mays was there with me every day. My dad was my coach all the time. And so I was very lucky to have those guys on me all the time. My dad was difficult. Willie wasn't. Dad would say, "Guess, hey, Dad, man, I hit 2 home runs." My dad said, "Did you swing the bat?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, you're supposed to," And then Willie would be like, "That's good, boy. That's real good. Love you, son. It's really good." And my dad was like the opposite. So I had like
Yeah.
two, the good and the evil on both sides. But
Yeah.
if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have pushed myself because I really played the game for my godfather's approval of how I wanted to be like him. I wanted to be as good as him. I wanted him to have his blessings that, I was a major league player. The rest of the stuff was, gifted. You're gifted with the talent that you have.
Yeah. That's beautiful. That's amazing. I say, did you have any pictures that, you hate facing or, that were just tough to you that you just had no luck against or
Yeah, I had a lot of them. I didn't hit 1,000.
I mean I mean the records that you have, the single season on base percentage record, the single season slugging record, slugging
Once again,
830, being on base 600. That is, come on, you're passing classes in baseball. Like, you're not failing. You're 80%, you're 60%. You're not failing baseball at all. So, I feel like everybody's easy, but
no, once again, it's phases, right? They're phases. At one point, I mean, Mike Bilecki, who only threw a straight fastball, on me. I think I was 15-0 off of him, and he only threw as a fastball. There was always Jesse Orosco killed me, until I could figure out, the nasty boys. I can go on to Sid Fernandez. There's so many pitchers in the game that I faced. Nolan Ryan, when I faced Mike Scott, was incredibly hard. And as I matured each time, the pitchers, the Atlanta Braves whole staff, ridiculous. You know what I mean? You had Maddox and Smoltzy and Glavine and the funny part is I thought Avery was going to be the best lefty. I knew Maddox was the best technician ever. And I knew Glavine was taking a little bit from him because he wasn't as precise and he got really like Maddox. Great. Smoltzy's power, power is going to come out of him. Randy Johnson was just the most intimidating big guy pitcher you would ever face in things. Randy and I faced each other since we were freshmen in college. And there's a great story with Randy. Randy would throw a ball 45 feet over your head when he was younger and be behind. But then once Randy became pinpoint accurate as well as being so intimidating, it was scary to face him because you didn't know he's going to throw a strike. The slider's going to come from over here. That's going to be a strike. He's throwing 97 miles an hour. You got